Good morning, you're watching PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. Some of the hottest horses in the business are being featured in this week's show. We've got Limelight Beach, Sweet Lou, and a whole lot more. Take a look at what you can expect to see in this next half hour. We'll take a look at perhaps the next superstar as the Red Mile gears up for world-class racing. The Little Brown Jug winner, Limelight Beach, was back on the track. You'll see his race. Plus, horses like DW's NY Yank has driver George Napolitano smiling. Also, Sweet Lou and driver Ron Pierce hope they can get back to the winner's circle at Scioto Downs. All this action and racing from Pocono and Harris is coming your way. The hottest horsecasters in the business are right here on PA Harness Week, and it's all coming to you right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
They're on. There, Kimasabi, and welcome to PA Harness Week, or as we affectionately refer to it around here as Bahawi. And Heather and I have cooked up a veritable cornucopia of harness thrills that will encompass your next half hour, and maybe the best half hour you will spend all day, although that is very presumptuous on our part, since we don't really know what you had in mind for the rest of the day. Oh, really? Well, then maybe not. But it'll be a fun half hour nonetheless, okay? Good stuff. All right, first of all, a couple of things. Guess what? Grand Circuit at the Red Mile. You know that's going on.
I do know that.
It's a short meet. It is all quality. Not so much quantity, but quality. And there's some big news that happened over the weekend. Yannick Gingras remains white hot. He won 4 on Saturday. He had 2 seconds. But not to be outdone on Sunday, Tim Tetrick did the same thing. He did the match game. 4 wins, 2 seconds.
Wow, who would have thought the 2 biggest superstars in the sport are doing really great at the Red Mile?
Georgie Knapp had 5 at Harris Philly on Sunday. Just to throw another name into the mix, all right?
Yeah, you're a mathematician.
All right. Maybe some of you folks that are harness racing fans have heard, but the great pacer, Captain Treacherous, has been retired, sadly, before his 4-year-old season really got underway, okay? Tony Alagna is his trainer. And you might be saying to yourself, well, he's bumming, he lost his big horse, but not so fast. He's got backup. Where's the backup? He's got an undefeated 2-year-old pacer. His name is Artspeak, and he was at the Red Mile on Saturday, and Heather's got all that for you.
Yes, I do. There were 4 divisions of the Bluegrass Stakes for 2-year-old pacing colts. Each of them had a purse of $83,000, and as you mentioned, Artspeak was in one of them. That's the one that we're going to concentrate on, and he's the number 4 horse. So far, he's undefeated, 6 for 6 going into this race, including the prestigious Metro Stake. He is 1-9 in here, and the rest are double digits.
Artspeak has settled on the lead here for Scott Zeron, and he's a length in front. Sicily has that golden pocket spot second. Blood Brother is right there on his helmet from third, and Hall of Terror racing in fourth. Tracker Hanover tipping to the outside in fifth. 6 toward the inside is Cardiac Fashion, 55-4 for the half-mile marker. 7th on the inside, McJett and American Crossroads is 8th, looking to move up on the outside, and Artspeak is in control on the far turn, and with 3/8 to go, he's a comfortable length in front. Sicily enjoying that pocket trip. Blood Brother will take a shot first over for Gingras, and he's sprinting up on the outside now to the leaders. All being hustled up is Hall of Terror, looking to catch cover second over as they pace through the 3/4 marker in 1:24-3. Artspeak at the top of the stretch. Blood Brother trying to sustain his bid first up on the outside. Artspeak is still a length in front. Blood Brother to his wheel, trying to track him down there on the outside. Artspeak still under a hand drive at the rail. Sicily is trapped in behind him. Blood Brother on the outside. Tracker Hanover in the middle of the racetrack. It is Artspeak as the
gate opens, and Artspeak kind of comes out, and he's like, all right, guys, what do y'all want to do, okay? Y'all settle down here?
He said 2 y'alls?
2 y'alls. You didn't know that.
Southern horse. I didn't know that.
That's how they talk in Lexington when all the horses go down there. They have a little bit of a twang. So once everyone's settled, he says, okay, I'm going to see y'all in the paddock after I cross the wire. retire first and then go to victory lane, which is what he does. He does at 151-3 for trainer Tony Alagna. Driver Scott Zeron is in the bike. The horse did have a couple of challenges, I must say, but he shrugged them off easily. And once again, you touched on this before, the timing is impeccable for trainer Tony Alagna, because Captain Treacherous, who was the Pacer of the Year in 2012 and the Pacer of the Year in 2013, retired. He's going to Hanover Shoe Farms to be a daddy. So happy retirement.
He's a stud.
Yeah, he is a stud, literally. Now, we are going to come back with more Red Mile action later on in the show, okay? So I'm really excited about that. In fact,
Yes.
I'm going to be showing you later on Limelight Beach. Remember him, the jug winner?
Limelight Beach on this show later?
Yeah.
Go figure, right? Stick around when we come back. We're going to have action from Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs. It was great. Don't go away.
Not Afraid, who's been real close the last two, takes over for Andrew McCarthy.
When it's your time to shine, what will you do? At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hi there, welcome back. It's PA Harness Week. She's Heather, I am Steve, and a reminder about Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs. They have added 2 Friday nights of racing. First post 6:30.
You're correct.
Yep,
Yes.
okay. The 2 dates are October 10th and 17th, and as I extrapolate, Halloween is also on a Friday night this year, and of course it's a big thing around here because we are goofy on Halloween here at PA Harness Week.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Because everybody has to tune in for our Halloween show.
It's
That's
going to
right.
be great
That's
this
right.
year. We're
Good
cooking
thinking.
up something wild, okay?
That's right.
All right, speaking of Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs, in Saturday's fourth, it was a $25,000 preferred trot, number 4, Classic Martine, who has beaten all the biggies, including the Queen Bee, was 3-5 with Georgie Nap. Number 2, Arch Madness with Tyler Buter was 3-1. Number 1, Sevruga, who beat the preferreds last week, was 7-2 with Marcus Miller. And with the call, Jim Ewart.
Not Afraid, who's been real close the last two, takes over for Andrew McCarthy from Classic Martine. The mare, none better in her age group in the country this year. And George Knapp has her settled as the 3-5 favorite. Third belongs to the veteran Arch Madness with Sevruga, who comes off a win last time in a preferred group. Steps out first over for Marcus Miller. Behind that, Wind of the North, who just missed last time and waiting on a woman, trails. The half 55-4, 29 even second panel. Not Afraid. The lead now about 1 3/4 lengths as McCarthy has him still under wraps there. Classic Martine in the pocket, getting a touch closer on the outside now with a charge. Sevruga is within 2.5 of the lead. Arch Madness boxed in fourth, needs racing room. Wind of the North out behind Sevruga, who's hanging a bit and waiting on a woman also out there. It's Not Afraid by about 1 1/4 lengths there with Classic Martine still lurking. 3/4, 1:23-3, much faster on the back, 27-4. Not Afraid the lead now. Classic Martine pulls. Wind of the North out 3 wide, uncorking a big move here. And still on the inside, Arch Madness in a good spot now. Top of the stretch, Not Afraid with pressure on all sides. Classic Martine in between. Wind of the North on the outside. It's Classic Martine, a slight lead. Wind of the North all out trying to get to her. Classic Martine, Wind of the North, Wind of the North.
Number 3, Not Afraid, off at 11-1 with Andrew McCarthy, cut the mile with Classic Martine, sitting comfortably in the 2-hole. Meanwhile, number 5, Wind of the North, off at 10-1 with Simon Allard, got a perfect second ever trip from Sevruga before popping 3 deep off cover just to beat Classic Martine ahead in 1:52-2. Arch Madness was a length back in third, and now for Saturday's 9th, the lovely Heather's got that for you.
I have more trotters as well, and these non-winners, 22,500. Last 5 starts. The purse is $21,000. Number 5 is DW's NY Yank. 4-5 favorite here, beaten favorite last time out, looking to make amends. Number 2 is Milady's Monet. Now, this horse was second from post 8 last time out, so you like this much better. And number 1 is Spider Blue Chip. Made $1 million last year, was also the Breeders' Crown champ. I don't know what his deal is this year. He went off stride in his last start, and the bettors, though, they still are having a little bit of faith in him.
DW's NY Yank, a third place finish last time out in this class, is on top as the 4-5 favorite for George Knapp. It's Political Desire who made him work for that lead, sitting in the pocket. Next up, Fortunista, the mare fresh off a win, is moving up in class. Then comes Milady's Monet, stepping to the outside first over. Spider Blue Chip, still trying to find that 3-year-old form here in 2014. Follows the cover on the outside. Also out there is Harbor Point. The back, Smoother Ride and Twin B Spike Man. The half 57-1, 30 even. Second panel, that was a crawl for these, and DW's NY Yank should benefit. On the outside now, things will pick up because Milady's Monet is charging hard first over at DW's NY Yank. Political Desire about a length and 3/4 back in the pocket. Off stride went Spider Blue Chip again. So now second over there, that's Fortunista moving up to fourth, followed by Harbor Point, Smoother Ride, and Twin B Spike Man. But DW's NY Yank still leads 3/4, 124-4, 27-3 on the back. DW's NY Yank trying to shake Milady's Monet, who's able to sneak into the pocket for a moment there. On the outside, Fortunista third, then Political Desire fourth. Top of the stretch, DW's NY Yank by a length and a half, now by 2.
DW's NY Yank is
You sure it's not you, New York Yank?
I actually like DW's New York Yank.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I do too. But
Jimmy
anyway,
Villiers says
but he says NY. Anyway, he's all like Babe Ruth, right? He's all like pointing over there. I'm about to hit a home run out the park. That's what he does exactly in 152-1. And trainer Ron Burke is the one conditioning this horse. For the driver, George Napolitano Jr., who is red hot. I mean, he's got such hot hands that you don't even want to, I know, you don't want to get close to him. However, Sharla McBride, our reporter,
got close to him?
was brave enough to talk to him recently to see just how hot he is.
All right, Heather, you're right. I'm feeling the heat coming off of this guy. He's hot right now. We're talking about your big win with DW's NY Yank. Talk about that horse a little bit. What was it like to get that first win with him?
Yeah, he's a nice big trotter. He's coming from Yonkers. I drove him the week before. Ronnie Burke trains him. Just a really nice, big, strong horse. And, you know, just the first week we went a little too fast to the half, but I got a nice second quarter in there, and he's a really nice horse. He won 52, but love him.
And not a bad Sunday for you. 5 wins here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Can you remember a day where you had that many wins, that much success in one little Sunday afternoon?
Yeah, I remember, but they don't happen too much anymore. But yeah, you know, you have to have the horses. You know, you got to have the trainers. You know, when you got guys like Gilbert and Chris Oakes and Ron Burke, and you know, they have all the ponies and the power. And you also need a little luck, but you know, they don't come around too much.
Okay, so you mentioned you got to have the horses, you got to have the trainers, and you got to have a little luck. But you got to have the talent too, right? We know that you're hot right now.
Yeah, well, that's how you get the trainers and the horses. You gotta be good. No, I'm kidding. But you know, at the end of the day, really, if you don't pick the best horse, you're not gonna win.
All right, thanks so much, and good luck. We hope you have a few more wins coming
up. All right, cool.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharla, and congratulations on your big day Sunday here at Harrah's, Philly, Georgie. Give yourself an extra dab of Brill Cream or whatever that goo he uses on his spiked head. I don't know.
It's a great product,
Yeah,
I'll tell
it's a
you.
wonderful
Whatever
product.
it is.
Saturday's 10th at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, $25,000 preferred pace. Number 3, Aslan. You might remember him last week. Raced huge at 45-1 against Bigtown Hero and Dancing Yankee. Well, this week you weren't going to get 45-1. You got 7-5. He was the chalk with Andrew McCarthy. Number 6, Wake Up Peter. It was 5-2 with Tyler Buter. Number 1, Golden Receiver 3-1 with Simon Allard. And here's the call.
Golden Receiver on top for Simon Allard, and now Aslan coming off a second last time out, makes the move to the front for Andrew McCarthy as the 7-5 favorite. Golden Receiver relents there and sits the pocket. It's another 2 lengths back to Hillbilly Hanover, who's been hot of late, third. And you've got Giddy Up Blackfly taking a big step up from the claimers. Muscles from Brussels Brussels 5th, and Wake Up Peter is the trailer, but only 5 off the lead. They are single file to the half in 55-2. 28-1 second panel. Solid fractions, but for these, not too crazy. It's Aslan by about a length, still willingly for McCarthy. Golden Receiver right behind in the pocket. He's right above McCarthy's head there. Third on the inside, Hillbilly Hanover. Nothing to the outside yet. Giddy Up Blackfly is fourth. At the back, Muscles from Brussels and Wake Up Peter. And now Muscles from Brussels starts a first over move. Aslan still on top as they come to the three-quarter pole. 123-3. 28-1 third panel. Aslan by about a length and a half. Now some separation from Golden Receiver there. On the outside, Muscles from Brussels moving up further back there to Hillbilly Hanover. Top of the stretch, and Aslan starts to pour it on here for Andrew McCarthy.
Aslan proved much the best, throwing a 26-3 final split at him to win by 2 in 151. He kind of threw it one of these, like, take this. 26-3. Take that. See if you like that. Number 4, Muscles from Brussels, 7-1 with Ant Knapp. Was second. Golden Receiver got third. We're not done, folks. Not by a long shot. When we come back, action aplenty from Harris, Philadelphia. Don't you dare go away.
And on the cusp, looking to take him all the way under the finish line the first time.
The world is full of compromises, but not here. Not on this day. Not in this race. Not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
Hi there, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather, I'm Steve, and action aplenty as promised took place Friday right here at Harris, Philadelphia, and my boo Heather's got that race for you, and she said this is going to titillate you, believe me.
I got the girl power race, you know, fillies and mares, winners over pacers. The purse is $30,000. You can buy a lot of shoes with that, by the way. A couple ladies, I want you to keep your peepers on. Number 5, Regil Elektra, she is the favorite, returns to Philly after heading to Saratoga for a week. And then there's number 4, Rock Around Sue. She's second choice. She's been racing at Yonkers her past 5. Now she's going to come back to the bigger oval.
And on the cusp, looking to take him all the way under the finish line the first time. 1.5 better than Social Scene. 3 lengths back. Rock Around Sue continues the gap. Miss Kayla J. Fra drives up to the outside now in 4th on their approach to the half. Length back to Pan Luis Obispo 5th. Crazy on Use 2 lengths behind 6th. Regil Elektra 7th. 54-1 for the half. 28 for the quarter. Up the bank stretch they go. On the cusp has the lead. Miss Kayla J. Fra driving up the challenge now. And Ms. Kayla J. Fra takes the lead. On the cusp is back to second. Social Scene on the inside 3rd. Pan Luis Obispo left uncovered 4th. Outside Crazy on using a dull cover flow. Rock Around Sue trapped to the inside. Regil Electra's next. 3/4 122. And Ms. Kayla J. Fra's up by 3 lengths. On the cusp is second. Outside Pan Luis Obispo is 3rd. Inside Social Scene 4th. Moving 3 wide. Here comes Regil Elektra. They straighten away for the stretch drive. Cut in the corner. Ms. Kayla J. Fra. Regil Elektra is absolutely flying on the outside. Ms. Kayla J. Fra's on fumes. Outside Regil Elektra's gaining with Rock Around Sue. Here comes up on the outside Regil Elektra.
On the cusp, gets to the lead early, and then Miss Kayla J. Fra. She comes first up. She clears by the 3/4 pole, and actually she gets to the top and she's drawing away. Meanwhile, the favorite, Regil Elektra, is sitting 7th still at like the 3/4 pole. She's like, I'm just gonna toy with all of the bettor's affections right now. Is
that what you said?
I'm the favorite, right? She does come through for the fans though. She wins in 151-1 with Vic Kirby driving. Monty Golrod is the trainer. Miss Kayla J. Fra was second. Rock Around Sue took 3rd.
All right, well, let's keep it right here at Harris, Philly. Sunday 6th, it was a conditioned handicap pace. Winners over $25,000 in a lifetime. 30 dimes on the line. Number 8, Mock It So with Andrew McCarthy was 6-5. Number 4, Texan N was 7-2 with Eric Carlson. Number 2, Better Than You with Eric Ledford was 5-1, and Mike Bozich got the call for you.
So it's Big and Bad who shows the way. Now 3 wide is Mocketso. Texican looking for racing room as they go around the far turn. Dropping back in between horses, Better Than You. 3/4, 122-1. Big and Bad. Texican vacates the pocket. Now here comes Sparky Mark driving up the inside. Mocketso's flattening out in the center. They straighten the way for the stretch drive. Big and Bad. Texican on the outside takes the lead. Big and Bad trying to counter. Sparky Mark's up the inside. On the far outside, our Dragon King. They come down to the finish. Texican.
As expected, Big and Bad left hard and cut the mile, but tired late. Got himself gobbled up by Texican, who won up at length in 150-1, number 6. Sparky Mark, 7-1 with Marcus Miller, closed well for second. Big and Bad had to settle for third. And when we come back, we're going down to the Red Mile. Yes, indeed we are, for big-time action down there, including a look at the jug winner, Limelight Beach. Don't do it.
Limelight Beach, who has a half-mile head start, and he kicks out to a 2.5-length margin.
Tonight, it's ladies' night. The lights are low, and the stakes are high. Sometimes ladies' night is just a date night in disguise. At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hi there, welcome back to PA Harness Week, and we're going to the Red Mile. Their meet is not long, but it is chock full of quality horses, drivers, trainers. It is like the best. And a perfect example, Saturday's 8th, and Heather's got that for you.
I do. We have more Bluegrass action. This time we've got a couple divisions of the 3-year-old pacing colts. I'll start with the first one. The purse, by the way, over $92,000. Number 6 is Limelight Beach. He's 7-5 in here. Remember, he is the horse that went back to back, same day winning heats to win the Little Brown Jug.
I remember.
Yeah, I know.
Chokes you up.
Well, yeah, it really does. When you say the Little Brown Jug, it's like, woo. Okay, however, get this. He's not the favorite in this race.
No.
He's watching as the favorite at 4-5. He's watching, by the way, the number 5 horse. He was not his usual self on Jug Day. Came up a little bit sick, so the connection's obviously thinking he is healthy again.
Limelight Beach fires fast for Yannick Gingras for the early lead. Big Boy Dreams is right there on the inside as they move on to the turn, and Caviar Lucas pushed into play by Dave Miller. Let's Drink on It is moving out, and he drops in 4th on the inside as the field heads around the opening turn. Racing 5th in the early stages is Winds of Change as they make their way toward the opening quarter, settling 6th as he's watching. Some Size, Some Style has gotten away in the 7th position. Gap back in 8th on the inside is Dancin' Hill as they clock the opening quarter in 27-4, and Stevensville at the tail is the trailer, and Limelight Beach leads the way for Gingras on the backstretch. He's a length and a half clear. Big Boy Dreams is in the pocket spot, racing in second, and right there in third is Caviar Lucas as they move toward the half-mile marker. Let's Drink on It. Patient so far in 4th. He's watching, trying to flush him to the outside, is floating up for T-Trek. He's now into the 5th spot as they head toward the half-mile marker. Winds of Change is 6th on the inside. No pressure for the pacemaker Limelight Beach, who reaches the half at a relaxed 56-1. So the tactical advantage to Limelight Beach, who has a half-mile head start, and he kicks out to a 2.5-length margin. Trying to stick with him is Big Boy Dreams in second at the midpoint of the far turn. Up on the outside, Let's Drink on It is testing the waters first over. Looking to follow him up on the outside is Some Size, Some Style. He's watching is coming on the outside. He's now up into third, just 2 lengths away as they reach the 3/4 marker. 1:23-1 for Limelight Beach as they come to the top of the stretch. Limelight Beach has gotten every call so far. He's watching, is trying to gain, and has 2.5 lengths to make up. Big Boy Dreams is there toward the inside. Some Size, Some Style coming on the outside. Limelight Beach is drifting out, but still there with a 16th to go. He's watching toward the inside. Big Boy Dreams. Limelight Beach. Gingras highlines him home.
Limelight Beach. Well, I know his last name is Beach, but his favorite season is obviously autumn. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. he ends up winning again, this time in 149-1 for the Burke Brigade, of course. And Yannick Gingras is in the bike. I caught up with Yannick to find out more about Limelight Beach and also how absolutely fantastic being at the Red Mile is during Grand Circuit. Yannick, this seems to be this horse's time of year.
Yeah, he's definitely the last 3 starts he stepped up big time, and hopefully he can keep it going. He raced really good last week. It was a big back half, and I think he gets this week off, so I don't know, maybe he'll be even better next week.
Now, racing at the Red Mile, so many people really look forward to that time of year. Like, that's the highlight of the grand season for them. How do you feel about it?
Oh, I love Lexington for a lot of reasons. I love Lexington because it's especially when the weather's as nice as it's been. It's unbelievable. Great horses, all the top drivers, top trainers. So that part is exciting, but and also it's a little vacation. You know what I mean? Like I've been traveling a lot, like an hour to each track, and then when you go to Lexington, it's a 5-minute walk, and it's like that for 2 weeks. So that's the part I like the best.
You were the Grand Circuit leading driver last year, so best of luck this year for that again.
Thank you very much.
More exciting action from the Red Mile. Saturday's 11th, number 6, Galley by the Beach with Timmy Tetrick off at 3-5. Just beat number 4, Act Now off at 7-5 with Brian Sears to the wire in 149 flat. Number 8, Beach Gal 12-1 with Scott Zeron was 3rd.
Now we're switching gates. We're going to the Trotters. 3-year-old trotting colts in the Bluegrass Stakes. Purse is over $93,000. Now in this heat, we've got the 2014 divisional standout and the champ with almost $2 million in the bank. Number 1, Father Patrick, grabbed control by the half-mile marker, trotted on to win in 1:15.4, trained by Jimmy Takter and driven by Yannick Gingras. And he does it so easily. He's getting ready for the $500,000 Kentucky Futurity, which happens tomorrow, Sunday, October 5th at the Red Mile. By the way, there was another division of the Bluegrass for those trotting colts, and that one went to Nuncio, who is also trained by Jimmy Takter. This time, though, driven by John Campbell. He ends up winning in 1:15.4, and you might remember the Takter trio. Remember, in the Hambletonian, we had Father Patrick, we had Nuncio, we also had Trixton, who actually won the Hambletonian. Well, Trixton had an injury as a 2-year-old. It seemed to be nagging him recently, and Jimmy Takter just said, you know what? He's gonna go and be a stallion now. Trixton is officially retired, and so anyway, congratulations and happy retirement to him.
Now we're going to head to Scioto Downs for Saturday's $200,000 Jim Ewart Memorial, and this was a great race. Heather's got it for you. All the big guns were on hand.
That's right. Number 4 in here is Sweet Lou, the bettor's choice. He went on a 10-race win streak this past summer, tasted defeat in the Canadian Pacing Derby, but he's coming off a really impressive qualifying effort. There's also number 1 foiled again, richest pacer. I'm sorry, not the richest pacer, the richest standardbred trotter or pacer in harness racing history. He's coming off a very gutsy win in the Quillen, and also number 5 is Bigtown Hero, won the preferred at Pocono, but this is a big step up for this horse.
Through the final turn they go. It's still Nightmare with the lead. The plugs are out of Canaris, and he's up and out of the pocket and after the leader. Circling up 3 wide, here comes Bigtown Hero. They have to turn it on their way home. Canaris in between them and on the outside. Bigtown Hero.
Bigtown Hero. He just slingshots around Sweet Lou. Just gets an incredible trip. He ends up winning in 1:48.2. Comes home in 26.4. Dave Pallone said, man, when he knew he was getting that trip behind Sweet Lou and pulled those plugs, he knew he was a winner. So great effort by Bigtown Hero
That'd
here.
be kind of sweet for Dave Pallone, who was the regular driver one time of Sweet Lou.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You have a better memory than I do.
Thank you. Okay. All right, we're going to cover the race now. It is the $100,000 Lou Babic Memorial. It took place Saturday at Freehold. Number 2, Delta winner. You know what they say, if you smelt it, you dealt it. Off at 1-5 with Jason Bartlett, sat 5th before going 3 deep and blowing the doors off the others.
And there was a filly counterpart to the Lou Babic. Number 2, Strut My Stuff, which I love to do, went off at 5-1 with Jack Baggett Jr. And she ended up beating the 1-5 chalk. And number 4, Smart Zone with Steve Smith, and she did it in 1:57.4.
Alrighty, that'll do it for this edition of PA Harness Week. Thanks for watching, and for all of us here, Bruce Casella, Sharla McBride, my boo, Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to pick up the pace, just a taste. Get yourself high on harness.
It's only natural.